Welcome to the moist meter.
Initiating moisture.
Today, the experts here at Wild Wetness Incorporated Data Analysis Group, trademarked, will analyze the moisture content of the new Tom Cruise flick, American Made. He plays Barry Seal, so I'm not too far off. Let's go ahead and start with the story. I'm a big fan of history. I didn't know too much about the whole Barry Seal saga. I must have missed that arc in the manga, but it was very interesting. I thought the story was pretty well put together. It was a very interesting story. After looking up a lot of the real Barry Seal shit, a lot of the movie was just fucking make believe, which isn't bad because I think the story itself is just shrouded in so much mystery. So many of the files are still classified to this day. So, I mean, there's really not a whole lot you could do with it besides just kind of take some liberties. And I think they did a good job telling a very interesting story for the most part. However, one of my biggest complaints is the editing, especially in the first half of the movie. It's just very chaotic and doesn't really explain things very well. 1 second, Barry's getting beat to shit in a Colombian prison. Next second, the CIA's bailed him out and he's delivering guns on behalf of Uncle Sam. It doesn't really fill in these blanks on why they would bail him out and why they needed him in the first place. It's like if I wanted to distribute meth throughout Tampa and I looked up the world's best Girl Scout cookie seller and had her distribute it for me. Just kinda odd. And somehow things just keep jumping and getting more and more extreme for Barry. 1 second he's struggling to make money, the next second he's got so much money he's using it as toilet paper and he's hiding it in fucking McDonald's bags across town. And then next second, after he's been caught and everyone knows what he's done, he's meeting the president and he's gonna be a hero. He's like the fucking Forrest Gump here. It's just incredible the amount of shit that he gets into. And I know it's loosely based on a true story, but I can't help but question how much of it is even closely related to what really happened. And that's not a complaint or anything. I'm not going there to get a fucking history lesson. I'm not going there for class. I was going there to be entertained, and I was. It was a good movie. Another thing I really liked was the cartel. They made the cartel seem like just a genuine group of nice frat boys. I wanted to pop open a cold one with them. They weren't scary. Pablo Escobar was a bro. Everyone was cool in the cartel. Makes me want to get into it. Obviously, I wouldn't last very long in it, but that shit definitely seemed fun in this movie. Now let's get to some complaints I have. The camera work at some points in this movie makes no sense. It just gets really shaky for no reason. It's like some Cloverfield shit going on when they're just hanging out in an airport. I don't understand why. I guess the camera operator was really cold. They wouldn't give him a nice jacket or anything, and he was freezing, so he started shivering. Made the camera work kind of nauseating at points. Also, I hope you like Tom Cruise's smile, because that's half of the shots of him in this movie is just his fucking ass-eating smile on the screen. Not really a bad thing. I mean, I guess that's just kind of the character he portrays, but man, it's excessive. There's also a couple other things I could nitpick, but I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and get to the moist meter calculations here. This is a 68%. Now, I know I only do like intervals of 5, because those are the only ones that mean something. But I feel like I need a little bit of an arbitrary number here to convey that it is a good movie, and it's better than I expected it to be. I give a lot of 65%, so I think I want to take it a little step forward and go for a 68. But it's not quite a 70, you know what I mean? It's a good movie, decent story. Don't go there expecting a whole lot of action or a whole lot of titties and stuff. Just go there expecting a fun, decent story about the cartel and a man who gets in a very lucky and very complicated situation. Soundtrack, I'm sure there was music in here. I didn't make note of it. Like I said, I don't really keep track of it. Acting was good. Tom Cruise always is a very consistently decent actor. So yeah, decent movie, probably worth seeing. That's it. See ya.